All right, everybody, welcome back, baby. Welcome back to the show, baby. Welcome back to the show. There's all types of stuff happening today on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We like that dead, quiet silence coming in early. We didn't hit that button. But what you gonna do, baby? We live. You know what I'm saying? This is a live stream, and we give you live news. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. So we're here, baby. We're here. Thank you all for tuning in. Let the chat gather up. Here's some W's for Saturdays. Saturday with the boys is the best days. Saturday with the family is awesome too. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing here. We're all about winning. We want to win in life. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to get ahead and not have to worry about the United States government meddling all up in your business and taking your taxes. You know what I'm saying? Become ungovernable. But unfortunately, we have other countries that looks like that are interfering in our elections. Is it Russia? No, Russia got proved wrong. You know what I'm saying? Russia got proved wrong. What about China? China's always all been the elections, right? They brought up China. They brought up Russia. But what about Israel? What about Israel and AIPAC? AIPAC is the American Israel PAC. And PACs can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? And this PAC is not registered as a foreign PAC. So it's like it's not a foreign agency and stuff. I've always thought it was shady. I mean, if you go back, you can go back pretty far and uncover a lot of stuff that, I don't know, the Mossad is a part of. You know, the Mossad is like the Israel Secret Service. And as we know, if you just go down that rabbit hole, you can see that they all intertwine somehow. You know, it's like that one meme, you know what I'm saying, with the yarn and the pin threads. It's everywhere. They're always everywhere. I don't want to upset everybody, but let's all relax. You know what I'm saying? Let's relax. But we're about to find out how deep they are into this country. Tucker Carlson and Thomas Massie did a show together. And I did not know this. This is so fascinating. It's unbelievable. Every person of Congress has a AIPAC representative. Woo! Mind is blown. We in the jungle, baby. Protect yourselves at all times. Make sure you like and sub up. Come on, like and sub up. Y'all like my Caitlin Clark, right? Did you know that Caitlin Clark is not going to be in the Olympics? They're not putting Caitlin Clark in the Olympics. Get the hell out of here. But that's where we're at. I mean, it's just wild. Everything's wild. Celtics pulled out game 1. Told you they would. The weather is beautiful, so we're going to get back to the news, all right? But we're going to incorporate this. Eventually, this show is going to incorporate everybody's lives somehow. That's the goal. And then get some products on here that'll make everybody better, that we can get some distribution on. You know what I'm saying? It's all about making people happy. But let's just get in this because I'm rambling on. It's Saturday. You're like, D, it's Saturday, baby. Some people want to watch Saturday Night Live, you know. But this is it. Live from the attic. This is the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do. But let's play this footage. I just thought this was crazy. It's just 100% crazy that I don't know how any of the PACs like this, because these are all the PACs that give the money, the donors, the corporations. It's just like when we give money over to Ukraine, we give money anywhere. It all comes back to the United States, and it all trickles down from the, you name it, anybody in big tech. Big tech gets the money. Anybody who makes firearms gets big money, missiles, jets, all big money. That's where the money's at. The money's in war. You know what I'm saying? The war dogs are out and they're hungry. So let's play this right here. And some of us want to fight their own fights. Like Israel, I think, wants us to fight their fight for them. You know, so they don't seem like the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? Like they not the ones that turned over our homie to the Romans. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to say that type of stuff. But maybe that goes too deep. I don't know how far you want to go back. I mean, you know, Lizzie in a box. You know what I'm saying? It came from Ireland. So I don't know. I don't know how far you want to go back, how deep you want to get. But some people can't handle the truth. Some people can't handle the truth. And that's why everything's watered down. But here, I'm going to give you the real truth. You know what I'm saying? It's life and death. Life and death. That's how it breaks down. You know what I'm saying? Truth and fiction. So let's play this Thomas Massie thing. I'm on one. You know what I'm saying? I'm on one. But let's play this Thomas Massie. This is just fascinating. Just fascinating. Just listen along.
They're not registered.
Is there any other Republican who has your views on this?
Well, I have Republicans who come to me on the floor and say, I wish I could vote with you today. Yours is the right vote, but I would just take too much flack back home. And I have Republicans who come to me and say, that's wrong what AIPAC is doing to you. Let me talk to my AIPAC person. By the way, everybody but me has an AIPAC person.
What does that mean, an AIPAC person?
It's like your babysitter, your AIPAC babysitter, who is always talking to you for AIPAC. They're probably a constituent in your district, but they are, you know, firmly embedded in AIPAC. And
every member has something like this?
I don't know how it works on the Democrat side, but that's how it works on the Republican side. And when they come to DC, you go have lunch with them, and they've got your cell number, and you have conversations with them. So
AIPAC has everybody. They're locked in there. You know what I'm saying? We always thought the representatives were representing us. But then when they pass these dumb bills, we're like, oh, why would they pass that? Well, now you're starting to see the money talks and the BS walks, they say.
That's absolutely crazy.
I've had 4 members of Congress say, I'll talk to my AIPAC person. And it's literally what we call them, my AIPAC guy. I'll talk to my AIPAC guy and see if I can get him to, you know, dial those ads back.
Why have I never heard this before?
It doesn't benefit anybody. Why would they want to tell their constituents that they've basically got a buddy system with somebody who's representing a foreign country? It doesn't benefit the congressman for people to know that, so they're not going to tell you that.
Have you seen any other country do anything like this? Like
no.
Russia obviously determines the outcome of our elections. We keep hearing that. Does anyone have a Putin guy?
Russia's big too in the news too. We'll get into that too, because I think Russia declared the United States an enemy now.
That they talk to?
Not only do they not have a Putin guy, look, they don't have a Britain guy. They don't have an Australian guy. They don't have a Germany dude. Like, it's the only country that does this, that has somebody that, like, uniformly, I guarantee there's some spreadsheet at AIPAC where you know, the AIPAC dude who's matched up with the congressman is there, and then all the congressman's votes on the issue. Oh, has the congressman been to Israel? They pay for trips for congressmen and their spouses to go to Israel. I'm not the only Republican who hasn't taken the AIPAC trip to Israel, but I'm probably one of a dozen that hasn't taken that trip, and the other ones just haven't got around to it.
What's the trip like? Do you know?
It's kind of like, I think, vacation-y. You go see the wall, you go see the sites, things like that.
I must say, it's such a great country. Jerusalem especially is just such a wonderful place that's got to have a big effect.
You go like swim in the Dead Sea.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Not on an AIPAC trip, but
right.
I would recommend it to anyone.
Are you sure it wasn't an AIPAC trip?
I paid for it myself. No, I mean, it's just funny. I mean, I am a legit lover of Israel, of the place Israel. Right. I like the people, and I love the food, and like the whole thing is so great.
Look,
but that's distinct from the government of Israel, which is just a foreign government.
My sense is the people are very entrepreneurial.
Totally.
That is 100% wild. Wild. that might be the wildest thing we've ever heard. There needs to be investigations into that, because Act Blue is a charity donation that has been coming up with like shady stuff. Like if you just search out like Act Blue donations, like there was people like that are donating like every month and they didn't even know they were donating. It's like people that donated once. So you got to watch out, because a lot of people's stuff has been hacked. You know what I'm saying? All the corporations have been hacked, your information out. You know what I'm saying? Every time you put in an email, it's like, oh, this one's been hacked, or this password's been hacked. So, and you know what I'm saying? You got to protect yourselves at all times.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
Just like the White House did today. The White House had to protect itself. Now, do you think Joe Biden was in the White House? Hell no, Joe Biden probably wasn't in the White House. But the White House got surrounded today. And that's a hell of a story. That's a hell of a story. The last time the White House got surrounded was in 2020 during the riots, the season of love. President Trump was in the White House, and then they had to evacuate him into a bunker. But of course, Joe Biden's probably like in Delaware, so he's never in the White House. If you look it up, he's in the White House maybe 36% of the time. He's there maybe two days a week, 2 days a week, 3 max. If that. He's away a lot, but we don't want that from a president, do we? No, we want a president that's going to run the country and get everything back together. But so I don't know what Genocide Joe's going to do. Sleepy Joe, Hershey Squirt Joe. Joe Biden's in trouble. Is he going to run? Is he not going to run? I still don't think he's going to run, but maybe they just push him across the aisle because they have the system. You know what I'm saying? They have the system. They know what they're doing, and they're going to keep on going. But let's check out this video here. This is the White House. And it looked like it was in trouble today. I tried to find stuff before we went live, but I guess it's all calmed down, because usually at nighttime the stuff gets hectic. So this goes to show me this is all for show. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were about that life, you know what I'm saying? Then probably the nighttime would be just as much chaos. But let's play this. Wow, man, that's the White House right there, straight ahead. I see it. They're so close. I thought the gates got pushed back. They put fences up in D.C. Is that where they already took down the, what was that? What statue was that they took down? Andrew Jackson or something? Thomas Jefferson was there? They already pulled that down in the summer of love, right, in 2020? Police coming in. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. U.S. Palestine Communities Network. I just want to call you Free Palestine! But yeah, that's a bunch of that nonsense there. But you know what I'm saying? It's like show. It's like smoke and mirrors. They want to keep you away from Joe Biden. They know Joe Biden is, he's not there. He's not with us whatsoever. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got to get out and vote, people. That's the only thing we can do. Just get out and vote. We got to vote these clowns out, because I understand why they're protesting. I understand that it's like, you see all the destruction over there in Gaza. Gaza's not coming back to that. What are they going to do? So all that's got to be rebuilt, right? Are they going to rebuild it? Who's going to spend it? So we're going to send our tax dollars over there to rebuild all the buildings that our ammunition knocked down that we gave to Israel, right? Hey, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You know, Israel's our best friend. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But here's what we're not going to do. I guess a 90-year-old NASA pilot, I think he's 90 now. He was out flying. He was the one that took the famous picture of Earth rising. I think it was like Apollo 8, maybe. I'm just going off the top of my head, but he died in a plane crash today. Former NASA astronaut William Anders, Anders, Anders. He died. He was out flying like, one of those little, little planes that you fly that you can buy, like a Cessna, I think they are. And it boom, 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 right into the water, but somebody was filming it. So I don't know. That seems shady. I don't know what's up with that. But here's the famous picture he took. This is the Earthrise that I guess he was on the moon. And he took this picture right here. This is his famous picture. Which I don't understand why the Earth's so small here. Like if this is the moon and that's Earth. Like Earth is like 4 times the size of the moon. So I figured Earth would be bigger since that's sort of close. You know what I'm saying? The moon's only 36,000 miles away, they tell us. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep into the crazy stuff, but this is the picture, a famous picture that your iPhone was based on. A lot of stuff is based on, like when you zoom in with certain phones, it turns into computer generated and not your camera. It's magic. It's magic they can do. But here's this man right here flying in this plane going down. This is just wild. I don't understand any of this. That this happened. Let's pull this up. This is crazy. He's 90. He's 90 flying a plane. What's this old man thinking? What's he thinking? Let's play this. It's like a submarine. There it goes. Like I can't see it in the tree line. And then it appears over there. That might have been like a big rock dropped from like a crane. I don't know what that was, but it's wild out here. It's wild out here on the streets, baby. It's wild out here on the streets. You got to remember to protect yourselves at all times. This is the jungle. And we love every single one of you out there. We love every single one of you. Stay blessed. God loves you. God bless you all. I will see you all. I guess I'll see you before you see me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If I don't see you first, I'll see you first. I'm out of here, baby. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.